Real quick before this video starts, I just want to say a massive thank you to Chivo for not only editing this video, but for that absolutely incredible thumbnail. When I saw that, I was dying laughing. It was so funny. As always, like and sub and whatnot. We are on our way to 3K, and yeah, enjoy the reaction. This album came out in 2008. It is 10 songs, 31 minutes. I've heard one song off of this album that apparently I liked. Lego. How does one get this up on Album of the Year? Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Yep, found it. Oh, okay. Goes so hard. It's crazy. I'm not going to include the score for like the little interlude beginning, by the way. Man, that bass. Yeah, that song's fantastic. I've been sending it in before. I already knew I liked it, but like, damn. That song is just a literal, like, punch in the face. You get this nice, slow beginning on the first track. It's a little, like, 44-second thing, and then it just jumps straight in to whatever the hell that is. It's this crazy, over-the-top, almost, I wouldn't quite say metal track, but it's, like, super heavy, over-the-top, extreme screamed vocals. Just the most off-the-walls type song that you can have in contrast to that first track. Song's a 9. It's so good. Next up, we have... I say that as if I'm going to be able to read the song titles. Next up, we have Song 3. The vocals kind of have the energy of someone who is like losing their mind, going back and forth between being like, okay, I'm calm now, into this. Yeah, both of these first two tracks are just absolutely nuts. They kind of do fall into the trap of both basically just sounding the same. Like, both of these songs do essentially just sound the exact same. But I don't think it's that big a problem, in my opinion. Because I think that the sound that both these songs are going for is fantastic. This song has, like, the super weird piano stuff going on in the background that makes it sound like it's like a piano falling down the stairs or something like that, adding to the chaos of the song. The vocals, again, are going back and forth between this super calm, super chilled out, like almost unnerving type thing, straight back into the crazy aggressive screaming, and I love that contrast. And also, this is a very short song, which I appreciate. 2 minutes and 38 is about as long as 2.5 minutes is about as long as a song like this I feel like needs to be without it becoming too much. So yeah, I appreciate that a lot. This one is a low 8.
あの子はちょっと手強いぞキラキラお目目を光らせてスカートペラッとめくれては手の洗いを隠してるえーさえーさえーさほいさっさお猿のかごやがほいさっさえーさえーさえーさほいさっさお猿のかごやがほいさっさ
Yoko Ono inspired.
それは超弱くてね手強いぞ魔法の薬が大好きで可愛い笑顔を浮かべては見知らぬ誰かにかけようださえさほいさっさお猿のかごやがほいさっさ
I'm not really as crazy on this one. Yeah, I don't know, this instrumental to me doesn't really feel like it has the same level of like craziness as the first two songs. The vocals are still solid. Strong finish. But yeah, the vast majority of that song, instrumentally, I felt like it just felt like a bit of a break in the pace after the first two songs. It just didn't really feel like it kept up the same energy. And I felt like it kind of felt a little out of balance coming after the previous two tracks. I still thought it had some really cool moments. The ending of the song was really, really strong. And also still the vocals are just as solid as they were on the first two. But yeah, just instrumentally, I don't think it's quite as interesting, but I'd still say it's a good track. I'd give it a low 7. Track 5.
可愛いあたしを死なないで大人になっても生きていて人はみんな忘れてく生き物だから忘れなさい
What is this nursery rhyme ass song right now? Okay, that was certainly a song, I think. That was a nursery rhyme sounding ass track that doesn't make any sense on the album. If it's here to confuse the listener, it did its job. If it's not here to confuse the listener, then it did not do its job. I am feeling a 5 on that. Track 6. You got some double bass? Okay. That's really cool. Okay, the song was interesting. Lyrically, now that I have the lyrics in front of me, actually, let me look back through these lyrics. Breaking down, now rebuild it like this. Yeah, but it won't come back, you can't bring back what you broke. Your father's out tonight again, air guitar at the live house. The truth, I'm not telling you the real truth. The truth is for one person only, that's not possible. Your father always sends a carrier pigeon to his friend. I have no idea what this song's talking about. It's talking about not being able to bring back something you've broken, and then it's talking about someone's father being out and then sending like carrier pigeons and stuff. I legit have no idea what the song's talking about. But instrumentally, I feel like the song's actually pretty solid. I'm liking some of the jazzy inspired elements of this album. Like the double bass sounds fantastic on this song. The percussive elements like the drums and some of the I can't even remember, but the why can't I think of the word? The drums that are like that come after the chorus and they sound super like reverby. I can't think of the word for them for some reason, even though I play drums. I'm an idiot. Like some of that stuff is really fantastic, but I feel like the song, again, tonally, this album feels like it's kind of shifting in a bit of an awkward way, and it just makes it feel kind of disjointed and a little, not necessarily unsatisfying, but a little difficult to follow along with instrumentally. But still, I think the song itself sounds nice, so I'd give it still like a high 6, I think. Track 7. Kind of has the same payoff from the first 2 tracks that I was missing. Not quite to the... It's a little more subtle. But I think it works here really well. Yeah, that song felt like it brought back some of the same super chaotic energy as the first 2. Again, not to quite the same extent. It's a little more subtle than those 2. But I kind of like that. I think it works pretty well for this song. Yeah, the jazzy elements are really starting to grow on me. I think that they actually work really well, especially on this track. I think they are done very, very carefully and intentionally, and I think that they are implemented absolutely fantastically. The drums in particular, I think, are the strong suit of this track, and they're kind of like, I don't want to necessarily say carrying, but the drums are really the thing that's like tying all this together for me. Yeah, this was another actually very, very strong track, and I feel like now that I'm sort of adjusting to the slight switch in tone from the first 2, I think I'm going to end up enjoying this last like batch of songs a little bit more than I did the previous 3. I am feeling like a solid 8 on that one. Track 8. 'Cause the sound of this one is insane. The way that when it goes into those instrumental sections, just that wall of guitars just like comes in the background. It's actually incredible. This is so good. out of every song so far, that song is the best song so far, easily. As easily the most fulfilling front-to-back experience of a track so far. The instrumental and the arrangement and the switch-ups are flawless. The vocals on this track are absolutely stunning. I think, like, when it goes into that instrumental section and the wall of guitars comes into the background, it's so good, it's so satisfying. The bass line on this track is so smooth. The recording of the drums, that ride cymbal, it has, like, so much... The ride has so much punch to it, but also so much resonance. You can hear it ringing out, and I love that. They found, like, the perfect ride sound for this album, and I absolutely love it. The song is a solid 9. I have faith in these final 2 songs, that they're gonna be amazing. Track 9. Lyrically, the song is absolutely all over the place. It starts off by saying, facing the morning, grieving and nostalgia run parallel to one another. Happiness frightening, that's like 4 times over. A sea of feelings rising, overflowing, the people mumbling. Happiness frightening again. An educated cat with high expectations pursuing the final revolutionary. You can't describe it, you understand it in your head, but the light doesn't reach, there's no life. What the hell does any of that mean? But the thing that's carrying the song for me is the fact that it has the same, like, off-the-wall insanity as the first 2. We've got a little bit of that here and there after the first 2, but this song has, like, that, it's on the same level. Despite the fact that that song is so lyrically scattershot, the sound of it's fantastic. It has the same, just ridiculous feeling as the first 2 songs. It's just as insane, it's just as unhinged, and I absolutely love that. I do not care about the lyrics being as, like, uninterpretable. Not uninterpretable necessarily, I feel like there's some interpretation I could have if I sat here and, like, tried connecting a bunch of dots or whatever. Despite how... What would be a better word than uninterpretable? As of right now, I'll say nonsensical. There we go. Despite how nonsensical the lyrics are, I don't care. Because the sound of this song is that good. Another, like, solid 8 for me. We're here. Final song, track 10, let go. The description of this next song is great, yeah. Absolute noises of hell and a bit of screaming. Oh, that high frequency, Jesus Christ. Drums sound fantastic, yeah. The cymbals in particular, they have gotten the perfect balance of staying on the cymbals, like letting them ring out, as well as giving them a lot of punch. It's a perfect balance, and that's exactly how cymbals should always sound. I really don't like it when people put, like, dampeners on their cymbals, like they'll put, like, towels or something on a cymbal to, like, give it less ring. Or, like, a producer will, like, compress them a bunch to make them sound super washy. You should always let them ring out, it sounds so good. This song really does just feel like one big drum solo. With like some cool guitar noises going on a bit of screaming. Oh, damn. Yeah, that was fantastic. Great closer, I agree. That was, in fact, great. This insane-ass album ends on an insane note, and I love that. It's just so ridiculous, and it fits perfectly. I've got no notes. Straight up. The song felt like one extra long drum solo, just with some really screechy guitar noises, high frequencies, and a lot of ugly sounds put on top of it, but those ugly sounds work to make a song that I think works tonally as a closer incredibly. That sentence doesn't make a lot of sense, I just realized, but it made sense to me, okay? Basically what I'm saying is closer equals very good. That's basically all I need to say. Closer equals very, very good. 9. It's a 9 for me. And that was Hello Everyone, Nice to Meet You, We Are Midori by Midori. This is an absolutely just ridiculous, insane, like off-the-walls art punk album. Straight up, this thing, front to back, is just so goofy in the best way possible. There are some tracks in here that I'm not crazy on. It had a 3-track run where it had one good song, and then it had like 2 mid songs. That I just wouldn't really see myself returning to those all that much. But outside of that, this thing is just fantastic, super aggressive, super raw, energetic art punk, and it is just like filled to the brim with creative idea after creative idea, some of the most intense vocal performances ever, and the flow is fantastic. I would say on a second listen this album will probably even grow on me, because now that I know that there's a bit of a tone shift after the first two, it makes me think that maybe listening to this thing again with the context of the rest of the album might make me enjoy it a little bit more. I'm gonna add up the scores, and then I will tell you what my overall score for this album is. Okay. I am feeling a flat 8 on this album.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. Another massive thank you to Chivo for editing this, and again for the incredible thumbnail. Make sure you like and sub if you haven't. We are on our way to 3K. Links in the description to my Discord, my album of the year, my Twitter, and my other channels. Check those out if you haven't. And yeah, I'll see you all whenever I next stream or upload. Bye bye.